Yeah, some amazing people recording us from the background. But
carry on, you can carry on.
Avid Central.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Naveed Central, back with another amazing mukbang. And today I'm super excited because I have a massive guest on today, guys. We've had him on before, but right now he's on another level, another complete other level, guys. He's absolutely been smashing it on the singing scene. From one tune that made over 800,000 views on YouTube, guys. This guy's been doing performances around the country and he is en route to absolute stardom, and he's also my cousin. I'm going to introduce you to no other than MAANI! How you doing, MAANI? You good, yeah?
Good, man. What are you saying? How are you?
Amazing, thanks, man.
It's good to be back on the show.
Good to be back on, guys. Just to let you know, MAANI is actually one of the people behind my success also, because he actually was one of the people who provided me with ideas, and I will speak about that in terms of the V Central. But let's let you know, guys, at Halal, we've got a various buffet of items here. As you can see, we've got the sizzling chicken pizza. This stone-baked pizza is fire. We've got the food looks pang in it. We've got the smashed burger, which I never had last time as well, guys. We've got the chicken rashers, smashed burgers in there, two beef patties. We've got the egg. We've got the chicken fillet burgers. We've got the double cheeseburger. We've got the double mac. This is meant to be quite popular.
Even the way
the
they
wings.
put the egg in the burger, they put it as an omelette. They just fry the egg in there, innit?
Oh, so it's a proper egg? Okay,
It's a
cool.
omelette on that.
He knows about his food, you know what I'm saying? He's proper. They've got the chicken sandwich as well, guys, yeah. As you can see, we've got the mixed chicken sandwich. It's got beef and chicken in there. We've got wings. Guys, we've got so much items of food here. And right now, I'm starving at the panini as well. Wedges, fries, etc. Let's get started, bro. Let's dig in. Let's have a bite first and then we're talking it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And that's what I'm talking about. I was just making sure I got the tissues, because what's happened before is I forgot the tissues, yeah. When I was at home alone, never had no tissues, man. Good morning, how you doing, man? How's your day been today, bro?
Oh, good, man. You know what, man? How it goes.
You know what?
What about yourself? Good that?
I've been chilling, man, but I was just thinking, man, you know, before I did this mukbang, you've actually been smashing it, like, literally, recently, bro. Since the last mukbang we did, mashallah, bro, like, performance and everything, innit? Like,
It's starting to come up, man. As you say, it's kind of like a domino effect. You know, once one starts, one path goes, you carry on, it just keeps falling to get to the end.
amazing, man. So tell us what's been happening, man. What have you been up to, like, since the mashup, the Punjabi mashup, right?
Yeah.
Because all that time ago we did the video on it. So now, tell us, like, about what's been happening with Kalnayak and all this and that, man.
You see the Punjab. After the Punjab mashup, man.
Yeah.
We come out with the song Sanu Sadu.
Okay.
Obviously, you've heard Kalnayak. Basically, we've just been working on new music constantly. You know what I mean? There's music you ain't heard yet. There's music that you read that we're gonna make in the future. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Basically, just doing that, man. Shows, wedding booking, all of that. It's been going good, man.
How did you come up with the Kalnayak tune? Because you collabed with Arma, right? Which is an amazing tune. Right? So you went viral, man. Like, I want you to tell us what made you come up with that idea, man?
It wasn't
Was it
even
you who
me.
came up with him?
It wasn't me. It was Arma. Basically, Arma messaged me on Instagram. This is exactly how it happened. Shout out to Arma, my brother, yeah? He messaged me on Instagram. He was like, bro, I like your voice. I think we should work together. And from there, I took his number. He spoke to me about Kalnayak. He goes, I want to do the old school Kalnayak. He sent me a beat to it, everything. Literally, we spoke about it. I was interested in the idea because I wanted to see how it's going to come out. Because if you know Kalnayak, the old tune, it's different. And to make it into like a remix, like, you know what I mean? You have to have a good mindset for that. You have to have a good vision for that. You know what I mean? And that guy got a good vision. You know what I mean? He saw it. He saw me and him make that tune, and we done it, man. You know what I mean?
What made you choose the certain lyrics from that tune then, like, okay, this will fit into that part of the rap? Because you never sang this whole tune, you snippets of it, so.
It's because obviously the beat's not that long, and so we had to chop it up in a way that it makes sense. And even the that was Arma wrote that. The night before that studio. Yeah, the end bit of the track.
Yeah.
The beat was like basically empty, You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like we would have dropped the hook again, or something like that, or sang something like that again. You get me? He come up with that the night before, and he was like, I think we should go back to back in this part. And I was like, yo, that's a sick idea. Let's try it. Tried it, and it just
And it worked out, man.
worked out, man. It worked out. People love that part.
So usually I make someone sing at the end, but you know, because you mentioned that tune, you know what I want you to do right now? I want you to give us some Kalnayak. Give us that Kalnayak, bro.
Go on. नायक नहीं कल नायक हूँ मैं जुल्मी बड़ा दुखदायक हूँ मैं नायक नहीं कल नायक हूँ मैं बस यार नफरत के लायक हूँ मैं बचपन में लिखी कहानी मेरी कैसे बदलती जवानी मेरी जो चीज़ मांगी नहीं वो मिली करता मैं क्या और बस छीन ली.
Naveed Central, guys, that was sick, man. You know, every time you sing, bro, guys, in real life, like, it's even better. Does that make sense? I many people I said that to you as well, innit? Like, even when I was hosting an event, I'm gonna speak about that in Manchester. I said to you, man, I said, do it a cappella, man, because it's even better. Like, some people sound better on the tune. He sounds even better in real life. It's mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it, man.
So tell me about the tune. What started to happen? Obviously, you didn't know what's gonna go viral. You didn't know what's gonna happen.
Obviously,
you know.
you don't know that about any tune.
Okay.
Anything you make, like obviously you don't know what's gonna come out of it. You know what I mean? So, with it, if it's a good idea, and you're feeling it, put it out there. Other people might like it as well. And because Kalnayak was an old school tune, it's the old school feel. I wanted to give something to the olders as well. So for me, I don't know if you can tell, but I try with every release I do. I try to cater for like different audiences. So when it comes to the Punjabi mashup, it's that hip mashup style for the, you know what I mean, that type of people that like that type of music. Some will start up more deep, but you know what I mean. Then even Kalnayak, that's more like road style, you know what I mean. One of them kind of songs. So, and for the olders as well, all the old school, my family love Kalnayak, the film, the song. Everyone, all my aunties used to say when I was younger, I'll make Kalnayak into a song, make Kalnayak into a song. In my head, it never fitted into something like this. So when it comes to Armour, I rate his musical mindset, like his ideas and the way he can come up with different flows. Because that, even the flow of that track, we changed it. It's got nothing to do with the original besides a few of the lyrics. That's it.
Did you know that he would be like that when you started speaking to him?
I did not know him at all.
Okay.
I didn't know him at all. Like before that, like I must have seen, like heard one of his tunes, a couple of his tunes like that before that. You know what I mean? Like I used to listen to him. A couple of my cousins, my mates used to listen to him as well. So I knew him as an artist, but I didn't know him personally. Never met him before. You know what I mean? So when I got to know him, obviously music is one thing, but he's a good guy at the same time. You know what I mean? So we stuck around, I got to know him more and that, and obviously as we're chilling, we've got more songs coming out as well, so that's how I could say that, yo, he's got a good musical mindset.
More tunes coming, you heard that here first, you know what I'm saying?
But yo, you gotta get Kalnayak to 1 million, you know, and I'm releasing that. Then
guys, it's on 800,000.
It's on 800,000, we'll get it, but
We'll get it.
I'm saying it, let's get it quicker, so you get a tune quicker.
Amazing, so I'm gonna give you an opportunity to eat now. Because I'm gonna quickly speak to you guys about what I meant at the beginning. See, MAANI has spoken a lot about Armour now and amazing things about having that mindset, yeah? And in terms of having that, MAANI spoke a lot about having that mindset and that sort of creative mindset of creating tunes and stuff. What you guys don't actually know is that with MAANI, he's actually been like a backbone of Naveed Central in terms of creativity, in terms of the brand. He watches a lot more YouTube videos than me and stuff like that, and he's more social media aware. So the thing was that he gave me a lot of the ideas. One of my biggest videos, which was my 6-pack in 90 days, was his idea. It wasn't my idea. He said to me, we got the beginning of lockdown, innit? And he goes, yo, listen, why don't you do the transformation? I did the translation before in the past, but I didn't record it like that. He goes, bro, do a transformation video, record it properly, and it will blow. Guys, I didn't realize it's gonna blow as big as it did. It done like 160,000 views now, you know what I'm saying?
You know what the thing is? It's like,
you know?
it could be, because he's had the body before, you know what I mean? As an influencer now, be a good influencer, good motivation speaker, but fitness is something else. You know what I mean? So even for me, I should be getting into the gym and doing it myself. Because really and truly, like look, the guy's a bad boy singer. Boom. Have you seen his fitness, bro? The guy's in his fitness, you know, he eats clean, this is that. It's another thing to talk about, you know what I mean? It's another personality trait that you have. You know what I mean? Something more about you. That, yo, and it shows hard work, bro. It shows dedication, like your body shows that you're a dedicated person. You get me? Like that.
See what I'm saying, guys? He's a smart guy, man. He knows what he's talking about. He knows these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, that's what I rate about him. Like, not only is he my cousin, he's a singer, he's someone who I see as someone who's a creative mindset, man. And you guys probably aren't aware of this because you just see him as a singer, but you don't know this guy is actually very smart, mashallah, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mashallah, you are, bro. So, you know, so what else, man? Tell us about the performances. How did you start getting performances before Kalnaik, then after Kalnaik? What started to happen?
Yeah,
So did you notice the difference?
Yeah, so obviously Kalnaik, it just hit more numbers in it. So a lot of people started knowing me from Kalnaik, it made my name go a lot bigger. But before that it was like TikTok, a lot of people knew me from TikTok as well. So when people didn't know me as musicians, I'd go to like shows and okay, so people that don't know me as like that do music and that, they'll be like, oh, that's that guy from TikTok. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
That's why when I'm singing a song live, they like it because I do that on TikTok, and they'll all sing along. And like, you know, if there's a crowd that know who I am, they'll be singing along with me and that. You know what I mean? Because they watch my TikTok videos and yo MAANI, sing me a love song, all of that. You know?
MAANI, sing me a tune.
Yo MAANI, I started that little thing as well. You know what I mean?
So,
And then obviously I said, how did you get shows and that? I'll be honest, yeah.
that's what I was gonna ask you.
I started off doing a couple of shows for free. Obviously, to get my name out there, really and truly, show people what you're capable of. Because you can't just sit there and expect someone to just listen to your tunes and be like, yeah, let me call him down. You gotta have a personality to yourself. Can you get the crowd going? This, that. You know what I mean? People have to see that. You gotta show that for them to come and other people wanting to come to you. You know what I mean? You gotta grow as a person, as an artist, all of that.
I think that's a massive kind of thing that you've said there because, you know, I follow a very like a white guy called Gary Vee. I told you about it before, innit? So he spoke about that. He wrote a book called Jab, 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 Right Hook. And in that book, he speaks about giving value, and then asking. So like in boxing, for example, it's all about jab, 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 and then they chuck the right hook.
Yeah.
Whereas most people want to just do the hook straight away and knock out. But no, you want to give value, and sometimes you might have to give that value for free. But then you can ask, because you've given so much value, and even if you've done it for free, then people will be like, you know what, do you want this guy? Then the company said, look, I
Everyone
charge.
does things for free, bro.
Yeah, but you have to.
You have to, as a boxer, all these top boxers,
Yeah.
you think they were getting paid for their first fight?
Anthony Joshua in the amateurs, you weren't getting paid for that.
Bro,
In the amateurs, you
amateurs,
weren't.
you don't get paid.
Yeah.
Like, before the amateurs, all of this takes years, bro. You know what I mean? It takes years. You know what I mean? Like that.
I feel like people have to understand that.
They
There's
have
people
to
out there who ain't willing to do things for
Yeah,
free
they ain't.
to get to that level where
Like
they can
when
get paid.
People will have a business, but they ain't willing to give out free samples.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
They'll be
yeah.
like, oh, no. If you want to buy it, it's £3. Bro, come on. Give out free samples, this is that. And that way, build your company, start a store, spend $5 grand or something, you get me? Lose money first, and then you make money. Like that.
Because it's an investment in itself, and like literally, you like if you got to think of it as, even if you're giving out something for free or doing something for free, it's an investment.
It's an investment into
Innit?
yourself, especially if you're hustling, bro. If you're hustling, you got a hustle behind you and you're doing your thing already. You know life's gonna get better. You know things are gonna get better. You know that you're worth something. As long as you know you're worth, bro, then no one can put you down for nothing. You know what I mean?
No, I appreciate that, man. Some wise words right there, man. So what would you say was your feeling when you started performing in terms of in front of a big crowd for the first time? Because you'd sang at like family weddings or stuff like that, but you know, to stand in front of a crowd, like for example, when you were in Manchester a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
How did it feel, man? Like, you know?
It feels good. Like now, I feel confident. I can own the stage. When I'm singing along and that, I'm not nervous from it no more. But I did used to be at a point. But obviously, growing up, I used to recite notes and stuff as well. Sing at family weddings, as you said. Like even when I wasn't a singer and that, because my family knew I could sing all the khatams, the Jummah, local mosque, family weddings, Mehndi Tel, all of that. I'm always singing, dropping vocals and that. You get me? So when I started getting into music, because I was singing a song, it was nervous because I have to perform in it. And when you're just singing there like with no music, you can just stand there and just drop your vocals. When it comes to actually being an artist, you gotta perform now. You gotta act like in the music video. Basically, you get me. You gotta show that energy. You gotta get the crowd pumping, which was hard at the starting. I used to get proper nervous. Like yo, maybe they won't like me. Maybe this is that. But you overcome that. You know what I mean? You start realizing that like, different. It's not what you think. It's not as deep as it seems. You know what I mean?
Believe it or not, though. Believe it or not. Actually, try that pizza. I want to try it.
Well,
yeah?
you know
It's
what?
fine.
I'm not even hungry.
I know you're not hungry.
This guy, bro. Look how much food he got.
Bro, look at chili.
Look how much food he
There's a
got.
something I'm gonna say to you, yeah. And I forgot. Why could I forget? What was it? I was gonna mention it on that note.
We was just talking about it's not as deep as it seems.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that's why you need someone there. You know what I'm saying? To remind you. So basically, I get shy. I still get shy right now. Do you know that?
Yeah, same here.
Before I go on stage or do the performance or like from do like a hosting show, bro, I still get them little bit of nerves. I don't know if it's excitement or nerves or what it is, but
Same here, but you know when the official MAANI to say when that comes on, bro.
the vibe.
There's a vibe and I'm in the vibe. Yo, people make some noise. Yo, it's active, man. Trust me.
It starts straight away. You know what? I want you to give us a Sanu Sadi opening. I know I'm making him drop these nuggets throughout, guys, because you know what? We've done mukbangs before. We're gonna make him do it at the end, but this time, why not? Let's do something in the middle. Sanu Sadi opening.
Sanu Sadi Apne, yeah. So this track, yeah, if you've not heard it before, go check it out. It's called Sanu Sadi Apne. It's a real talk song. I want you to listen to the lyrics, yeah. यारी दोस्ती दे विच ऐदा नहीं करीदा निकी निकी गल पिछे एवे नहीं लड़ीदा एवे नहीं लड़ीदा सानू बसे ऐदा दे हयाला ने हमारे छड़ के बेगाने बाकी सारे आने मारिया सारे आने मारिया सानू साडे अपने प्यारिया ने मारिया छड़ के बेगाने बाकी सारे आने मारिया
You get me? That's what I'm talking about, man. That was amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? Every time he sings it just feels amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's even better than the one you did vocal mark at the minute. I think you're more settling in more now, isn't it?
I don't
Yeah,
know
man.
what it was looking.
There are people inside here looking at it. It's interesting. But it's why not? Do you know what I mean? This is what it's about. Then again, look, but you know what the weird thing is? You know when you're in front of a crowd of like hundreds or like thousands of people, I feel like that's a bit easier than if it's a smaller room.
Yeah.
Because then you can see more people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Plus, the video is done.
No. That's 20 minutes. We'll leave it at 30. We'll do it at 30. We'll leave it at 30.
Doing extra for
Yeah,
you lot.
extra for you, like, you know.
Extra for you lot.
Yeah?
It was a
So
good
you're saying?
conversation.
So you're saying? In terms of like,
The crowd, you know
hundreds
what
or
it is?
thousands,
'Cause
yeah?
It was 20 people in the room, or 100 people in the room. Like, okay, a few people will begin, you know, it's the amount of noise people are making, you get me? It's the amount of energy, you get me? You can't please everyone in a crowd, you know what I mean? So when it's a bigger number, the number that of people that like you increases as well, you know what I mean? So then it'll be easier and it's more entertaining. Plus, when there's loads of people, there's a vibe in it, mahal in it.
Mahal, that's the word, you know what I'm saying?
That.
But what's your plans now then, man? Like, obviously you're hosting shows. I'm actually hosting a show on the 11th of March, and you're going to be performing there, which is going to be a sick feeling once again. But I say, you know what, guys, we have seen each other grow. It's the truth. we kind of started at similar times, like in terms of,
Yeah.
okay, obviously you were singing way more before that, but
Yeah,
I mean,
when it come to like actually singing, because back then I wasn't doing music, bro, at all. It was him kind of that pushed me, bro, as well. At the same time, everyone was saying it, but he used to tell me every day,
I used to do it, I didn't.
every day, every 5 minutes.
I said, bro, you gotta do something, you gotta sing.
You know what I mean? Like, there's people that say, oh, you got a good voice, you got a good voice. There's loads of people that say, but then when someone actually keeps saying it to you. And then I was like, you know what, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the studio, I'm gonna see what I can do, you get me? I mean, that's what I done. My first tune was me, the first time I ever stepped in the studio.
Remember the performance in Aston Martin coaches when he did the old men were there. Guys, literally you just took him inside and go, guys, he can sing. We just started singing and there's like all these olders, they like, because they had their little instrumental class going
You
on.
know how shit I was then.
Man, you were good because they were
You
shocked.
know what, I was good, yeah.
They weren't expecting it though.
They weren't expecting me to be a good singer, but you know when it come to flowing on a beat, I could never flow on a beat. So these like doing the tabla and that, and I'm off beat, like I don't, like people, you couldn't play a beat if I'm singing, it'll just be me, just vocals, slow, Muhammad Rafi or something slow song and that. I couldn't sing on the beat. It just, that's what I've grown in at the same sense.
Oh, so you reckon
now
that-
you can drop a beat on a flow on it like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, obviously when you start off, it's different.
You start getting, yeah, that's
But
true.
even the Punjabi mashup was hard for me because it was my first time in the studio, first time singing on a beat, all of that. But we got it done, you get me? That's it. It's the main thing.
You know what, you actually, like if you really go back and even if you look through his TikTok videos, you won't be able to see how far it's come because I can see that because I knew where he was off camera, he knew where I was off camera, for example, right? But you'll still be able to appreciate the growth, does that make sense, in terms of from the type of songs and videos or video content he's made in relation to his songs to where he's got to now, mashallah.
It's only been 1 year. You know
Really,
what I mean?
innit? Like,
It's
yeah.
only been a year.
So how far have you been?
I started in November, last year November, well, not last year November, the year before that, November. You know what I mean? So it's basically been a year and a few months. So we're still doing it, you know what I mean? We're still doing it, we're still coming, you know what I mean?
Should we try that?
I enjoy it.
The Lotus Biscoff Mac Frappe. Wow. Wow. Like a milkshake slash. Lemon Biscoff is amazing. Make try that, man.
I can't even eat, bro.
I know you can't eat, but I don't know why you can't eat because you've done the mukbang so many times.
I'm not hungry. I was ate before coming.
But I think sometimes you know you're doing a mukbang because you're the center of attention really right now. So with me, bro, you know when you sang Kanoya, let me tell you, there was these onions coming out, and I think it's gonna be on this. It's gonna be on the. I had to pull it out, and I was like, damn. But it's cool. It happened, innit? But what are your plans for the future now then?
So basically, it's work even more harder. That's what I'm saying. Like obviously, make more songs. We've got more music coming, original songs as well.
There's a banger coming.
With Sahil Zafran. Is that the one you're on about?
I haven't heard that one. The other one you showed me.
Yeah,
Is that coming out or not?
I don't know.
I reckon it's sick.
That was just a little thing.
You performed it yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I performed it yesterday.
So how was the reception? They liked it?
The reception loved it.
Do
They
it.
loved it. They loved
Do it.
Everyone keeps telling me to release it, but you know the thing is, I don't know when because it's just one of them ones like, you know when you just know what you could do. I feel like I don't know. I'm still deciding, and it might get released. Might not.
Guys, I reckon the tune that he's got there, like holding back on, is absolutely sick. Yeah, I've heard it, and I made you play it about 8 times to me. Literally, like the number is 8. I'm gonna go play it again, bro. Play it again, fam. Like, and that's why, like, I thought you really gonna release it, but we don't know. But I hope he does release it, because guys, it's a sick tune.
It's
But
a
you
mashup.
know,
It's a mashup.
it is a mashup, but it's sick.
But I've got an original song coming with Signs of Quran. That's like one of the main projects that is gonna definitely come out.
When's that coming out?
I don't know yet, but we're still working on it. There's a snippet of it on my Instagram if you haven't checked it out, yeah. But the music we're gonna change and stuff like that.
Oh, yes, there was a snippet on your
Yeah,
Instagram.
that wasn't
but
the proper mix.
I didn't know that's the tune though itself that's gonna come out.
That's not the
I thought that was you that was messing about.
That's the original.
Okay, so proper
It's,
thing, yeah.
it's not written by me. It's written by
Him?
Sahil's dad. obviously, so his
Okay,
dad's a
lyricist.
beautiful lyricist, mashallah, beautiful lyricist.
Amazing, man.
I got too much respect for Uncle, man. You get me? Especially for this song, like, the way he's wrote it. It's like as if he had my life in his head.
Is that personal? But he's not personal.
It's that personal, but
he doesn't know anything personal about you.
Spoke to him and he doesn't know anything personal about me. But the song is just so personal to me. It's like I feel like it was me writing it. You know what I mean? Like when I'm singing it, it's like I'm talking about myself. You know what I mean? And you lot all gonna love it as well, banger, man. It's a slow one. So as I said, I like to cater for everyone.
Everyone, that's what I was gonna say. You like to cater for everyone. You said that.
So this is a different type of flow. It's more of it's like a song about me and my life and a plea to God to give my life back. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I've got all of this, but so we sing a bit of it.
Go for it.
So it goes like this, yeah. I'll sing the snippet that I got on my Instagram. So it goes. दिल की सदा क्या है, मेरी दुआ क्या है, हाल मेरा क्या है, तू जाने खुदा. दिल की सदा क्या है.
Yeah, some amazing people recording us from the background, but
carry on, you can
look
carry
for
on.
that.
You can carry on.
You can recording from.
दिल की सदा क्या है, मेरी दुआ क्या है, हाल मेरा क्या है, तू जाने खुदा. ये गम मुझे पीना है, मुश्किल जीना है, दिल में मदीना है, या खुदा, या खुदा.
Subhanallah, amazing, sick.
No problem. That's actually a new song that's coming out. It's an original one.
So you've heard exclusive content right there. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
No problem.
But yeah, it's such some amazing people just recording. So that was good. I think that was good for you, though, wasn't it? Yeah. So we got
It's really thing I started laughing, yeah, because they come from the stairs.
Yeah, I could see what happened.
As they come in, and then they just slowly pull out the camera.
No, because one of them asked the other person, should I? Yeah, and then they were like, yeah, well, I was going to say you should do it anyway, do you know what I mean? And, but I was going to say to you, bro, okay, look, that was sick, bro. And I am excited for that tune to come out. And you've actually sang so many times on this today. And I'm happy about that, bro, yeah? Would you have any motivational quote for anyone out there? Because you've given any motivational quote on the mukbangs, but any motivational quote for anyone out there who wants to do something in life, whether it's anything, whatever it is, maybe it's in videos, maybe it's doing this, maybe it's becoming a doctor.
Well, I forget that, I don't know, let me think.
Give them something motivational, bro.
Don't compare yourself to anyone. So what I mean by that, yeah, obviously don't compare yourself to anyone, as in like, the only person you should try to be is the person you were yesterday.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? Don't compare yourself to no one but yourself. Who was I yesterday? I'm gonna be someone else today. I'm gonna be better. You know what I mean? No, I done this better yesterday. I should keep doing that. Take advice from yourself, from your own experiences, to become the best of yourself.
Amazing. Interesting. Okay,
Yeah,
so...
you watch me have 3 bites. Tomorrow I'm gonna have 4.
I was going to say, you never ate the food.
Tomorrow I'm gonna have 4.
I reckon on the last mukbang you get more, did you? Or on the first mukbang you get more?
First mukbang, I think I ate like half my food. The second one I ate more than you.
Did you?
Yeah, I ate all the fries, I ate all the biryani, everything. But you know what I'm going on. This one I ate because I ate before I come, literally. You know what I mean? I didn't expect it.
Yeah, but you should have expected because you know what mukbangs
I knew what was
are.
gonna happen. But
You knew what it was, but...
But you know what I mean, innit?
Be hungry, innit? That's it.
Hungry. I live with my grandma. She's never gonna let me walk out the house. Like, you know, going on.
My grandmother's cook really nice food, mashallah, yeah? So guys, you know, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Do you want to give him one final song before we go? Quickly a snippet. The one that I used to like. I don't know. That one that I like.
A slow one, yeah.
You know this one, but I like that one that used to be trying to DJ.
Go on then.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's do that one then. There's old memories, you get me.
This one, I saw that keep the.
ओ चढ़दी जवानी तेरा गोरा गोरा रंग नी ते गोरा गोरा रंग करे मुंडियां ਗੋਰੇ ਹੱਥਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੇ ਗੋਰੇ ਹੱਥਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਾਲ ਚੂੜਾ ਛਣ ਕੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਜਾਨ ਤੇ ਬਣੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਨਿਕਲੇ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਨੀ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਜਾਨ ਤੇ ਬਣੇ
Naveed Central. Guys, make sure you like the video, comment the video, share the video. Let's give him one final time. Naveed Central. Peace and love.
Naveed Central.